We are going to talk a little bit about stage three of the inquiry, legislation and cases. One partner will research the legislation. It's also known as an act or a statute, the law, the written law by government. So for example, if you were doing environmental protection as your topic, you'd look up the Environmental Protection Act, the Family Law Act, the Labor Law Act, the Highway Traffic Act, those kinds of things. So for legislation, you just really need one main act. I mean, you could do two if there are two. The criminal code if you're doing anything for crim. But then you research secondary sources, like what do people write about this in the articles, the professors, the theorists, the smart people. What do they like? What do they don't like? So let's say you find the act you want to use, and then let's say it's the Indian Act if you're doing First Nations Indigenous issues. Then you look up 5 sites about the Indian Act. Like some people, will criticize it, others will say it's good. So you're looking up 5 sites about that act. The partner doing cases will research famous Supreme Court of Canada cases. So you would Google in case, decision, Supreme Court of Canada, and then your area of law. And you'll get, let's say, 3, 4, or 5 famous cases. Now, you then would research 5 sites, secondary research again. What do people say about that case? Oh, that was a fantastic decision by the Supreme Court of Canada. They really addressed the issue, blah, blah, blah. So you get 5 sites where they're talking and writing about the case. So 5 sites, one partner does cases, 5 sites, one partner does legislation. Each partner on their own thinks of what are things I don't know about my topic? What might I like to know? What don't I understand? Those are your inquiry questions. So you write 5 inquiry questions at the top, just as you've done for every stage, and things that you'd like to know. What is a case? What is legislation? That could start it off. Then they could get a little bit deeper. And you put that at the top with the URL, with your chunk of information from your 5 sites. Maybe, I don't know, a couple pages for each site. So the whole document will be 10 pages when you upload it to turn it in. That's due soon. So good luck.